Hello and welcome, Avazoo family. Hello, if you're new to Avazoo, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Kellie Felgate, located in Australia, and today is the 14th of the 9th, 2023, New York time, 7 p.m. And we are doing a training call today for the AAP program that we have with Avazoo. Really exciting times, and the world certainly does need Avazoo. If you haven't been watching the natural disasters that have been happening around the world, you will fully understand how important this is and how important this will make an impact for those in need today. Those who have been impacted, our hearts do go out to you and our prayers, and we are certainly here with you. Some of my team members are in Morocco. We are certainly with you and praying with you. I'd also like to say thank you to everybody. Still a little bit clogged up. I have been very under the weather this last week. But thank you for your support, standing with me and helping me get through this last week's journey. There's nothing like a community that you can really call family. And here with Avazoo, we certainly do have a community that can be called family. I'm going to do a quick screen share with you on the AAP program. I haven't had time to do another one, only due to being down to the illness this week. But let's do a recap on what we've already done, and I will highlight some new options available to let's stretch the vision. So today we're going to be talking about the AAP program. It's training and digital marketing training. So with the AAP program, it will increase revenue for store owners, and you are able to invite store owners to participate in simply just displaying a banner in their store. Now, the store owner will receive also commissions for displaying that banner. Avazoo handles absolutely everything else, including the licensing. Basically, it's just, hey, will you place cash for a banner in your store? So you will receive a free website that will highlight all of this for you as well, and all the terms and conditions and how easy and amazing it is. So it also in the website displays its urgency, as there is only a limited number of these store locations around the world. So it's important for them to know that, because they certainly don't want to miss out on this, and it's a lifetime opportunity for them. This will also increase direct sales revenue stream for them, but there's a lot more bonuses that they will be excited about as well. So you're helping the community, but you're helping that store as well, and you will be helping yourself at the same time. Now, the patrons will come into a store and they will scan the QR code. They will need to download the banner that they select and attach a QR code to it, and then simply display it maybe next to the cash register or on a wall in their shop location. There is no transactions for them to do because everything will be handled online. There's no chargebacks. Avazoo handles everything online. There's no inventory as well. They just simply post a banner on their wall or in a location in the store. There's no customer service. Avazoo will handle all the customer support service through our help desk. Avazoo handles absolutely everything. This is really phenomenal because it's really just that. It's so simple, reaching out to an AAP store just to simply place a banner on their store. And this will give them exposure as well, and possibly a lot more increased revenue, because as their location and the community get to know about this location where they can come and get their ticket into the major raffle, they will want to go to that revenue, that avenue of location, to scan the QR code. Now, who knows what they're going to buy while they're there in the store? So it's about promoting our banners in your store and reap the rewards. Earn commissions, unlock bonuses, and stand a chance to win big, all while taking care of the logistics and management. We handle that for them. What are the benefits of a store selling the raffle tickets or placing the QR code? Because they're not really selling, they're really just advertising. They will receive 5% commission from every ticket sale. They will also, if that person won from their store, from their unique QR code advertised, if they were to win the major prize draw of $1 billion, they will receive $3 million. That's pretty phenomenal. Now, I know with lotteries, they've got to buy the revenue of their stock. This is totally for free, and we will pay you to do that. So this is a really amazing opportunity. Now, also, if they had second place winners, we have 100 individuals who will be winning second prize of $1 million each. Now, if that store had each, say they had 5 winners in that second prize division, they would be rewarded $100,000 for each winner from their QR code. They will also receive recognition in the community of a great supporter for charities, because we are raising revenue of over $3 billion per raffle to help charities. We're not a charity, but we are here raising revenue to help for charities for their missions that they are struggling with in today's times. With the natural disasters happening, they are certainly in need now. Also, they receive a free $100 ticket into the major raffle, in where they also have the opportunity to win first prize of $1 billion, second prize of 100 individuals winning $1 million, and there's over 16 million other cash and prizes with a 1 in 3 odds. So 1 in 3 people are going to be rewarded with a cash prize when they win. This is pretty amazing. So what are the benefits of an AAP outlet store to you? You may be a player and hold a ticket. Yes, this is open to you. You may be a distributor here with us, and this is also to you as well. This is really phenomenal, and I really want you to really grab a hold of how rewarding this is, because you have loved ones that you would love to have a ticket in this raffle. Why is that? Why would they want to miss out on a chance to win $1 billion, let alone one of the other 16 million other cash prizes? But if the winner you invited as a player, distributor, if you invited them, you would be rewarded, $1 million, because they came through your unique referral code. But what's more exciting is that 10 levels will also be rewarded. We'll delve right into this as well. So let's say, for example, I invited you and you invited the winner. You would receive the $1 million, but I invited you. So I would be rewarded $250,000. Now, Paul, he invited me. So he would also be rewarded $250,000. Now, Steve invited Paul. So he would be rewarded $150,000. Jack invited Steve. Now, Jack would receive $100,000. And it goes down. So the person who invited Jack is $100,000, $50,000, $50,000, $50,000, and at level 10, where it stops, will be $25,000. Now, how is this for team building as well? When you're a distributor and you have a team and you're building your team will be rewarded if the major winner comes from your winning line. So this is pretty phenomenal. Now, let's take a look a little bit deeper so that you can really stretch the vision of an AAP store. Now, an AAP store, because they are already generating income, they are not included in this winning line plan because they're already receiving revenue. We would like to bless those also who are playing and having fun and supporting this cause and this mission that is a real philanthropic game changer that will certainly impact in our world today in a very positive way. So hopefully this is a light bulb moment for you. You invite a store. Now with that store, remember we just spoke about the level just previous slide. You invite a store, they have traffic coming in at multiple levels. Now, I live in a little community here that's a village, and there's only 3,000 people that live in this village. We have just in our local store 1,000 to 1,500 customers entering that store per day. And that's a fact. So imagine if you invited a store and 5%, 10%, 20% of those customers scanned one of these QR codes and purchased a ticket. Let's have a look at this first line here, which would be the store's invited people. So we have Mrs. Orange, Mr. Green, Mrs. Yellow, Mr. Blue. Now imagine that outlet of being 1,000 people. Wow, that's a pretty good winning line. Now those people have people that they love and care about, and they invite them. So that would become the second level. And then the list goes on. Now, as you go across the board, you'll see where there's a red circle around. I'm going to call him Zach. And he won the $1 billion from an AAP store. He won the $1 billion. Well, Sally, who invited Zach, she would receive the $1 million. Then we're going to go down to the list of Jack invited Sally. He received $250. Sam invited Jack. She got $250,000. Isaac invited Sally. And as you can see, the list goes down. But as you come to Mrs. Orange, who the store invited, she will receive also $50,000. Now, you invited the store. So Mrs. Orange is placed into your winning line. You will receive $50,000. And your inviter who invited you would receive the $25,000. So that goes at a 10 level deep. So hopefully that has stretched your vision. Now, this is a training educational call. This is a business plan that normally I would use for finances, the end result. Working from the end result and how much AAP stores, how many AAP stores would you like to receive or try to accumulate in this next 60 days for the most exciting pool bonus that I've ever heard of? When you look at your promise, what is your statement? I help department stores maximize exposure, boost sales, and enhance revenue. Have a little promise of what you do, real short, to the point, with 3 benefits that you are going to offer a department store in your location or area, or someone you will be reaching out to. Now, what would be the process in you've reached out to them? How did you do it? What are the next steps? Did you do it through an email? Did you do it through a follow-up, which you follow up on? Did you do it through a phone call? What is your process in how you're going to reach that AAP store? And then the end result, you would want to know how many do you really want to acquire in that 60 days that you can personally handle. So would it be 1 a day? Would it be 7? They want to get to know and like and trust you, so you're going to have to follow up as well. They're going to want to learn to know more. So would it be 1 AAP store a day? Would you be able to get 30 in 60 days? So massive action, massive prospects will get you massive results. The more you reach out to an AAP stores, the more results you will acquire. Now, also have an irresistible offer. This is a win-win for both of you. Now, remember the store, if they were to win the $1 billion, one of their people invited through their code wins, they're going to receive $3 million. Now, also, there's $1 million to the person who invited them, but also there's additional 15 free entries for everybody that is invited through your unique QR code and who is in your winning line. We also have a point system as well. Now, the irresistible offer already that Avazoo is presenting is the free $100 ticket and the 3 million bonus pool. But they have also innovated the real exciting spinning game that is absolutely fun. And I won $50 myself and I got paid. Now, this is phenomenal and it has brought so much excitement. There is free weekly games that will turn daily and monthly as well that will keep their customers excited also. Now, you will attract your QR code to every banner you desire. Excuse me, I just need a drink. Now, you could also do 10 short video clips. Now, I will be helping here as well for the team with some short video clips. Excuse me for a second. Terribly sorry about that. And we'll have it in a doc file where you can use it, but we're just running through that. Paul's in the background. He's working with me there as well. You may also have a, sorry about that, thank you for excusing. You may also have a rotator. You could add your team members to rotators if you're really into the marketing world. You may also have an ebook. This could be your lead opt-in page, you know, an irresistible offer of, hey, I could do a recipe, it might be a restaurant. I could do some handout recipe cards with your QR code on those and give you a deck that you could give to your customers to download and they'll have the QR code on them. Thinking outside the box, what will attract even more revenue to your store that will be a business partner with you? So in the end, it's I truly value your business because they will be a business partner with you. And I want to assure that I'm dedicated at delivering exceptional results. By choosing to partner with Avazoo, you're not only making a smart choice, but also partnering with us to achieve a win-win situation. We are here to support you every step of the way to ensure your satisfaction and success. Now, here is a book cover and where you can access that. I will give you access to all of that as well. Now, when you're coming to a store, prospecting should be fun. You want to sift, sort, and separate. Do a scale of 1 to 10, 10 the highest and 1 the lowest. You know, you might not speak their language, for example, so they would be on the lower end of the scale. They might be a big giant, so, you know, you might be really having to spend a lot of time because they have a big umbrella organization that you've got to work through, and such as the supermarkets here. You know, it goes through an umbrella system. So the supermarket here, they're not the choice of the decision maker. Work your way through that scale of your prospects of sifting, sorting, and separating. Also, it's important not to have an emotional attachment. You are going to get yeses and you are going to get nos. Don't take it personally. Let it go, block it away. It is not what the minute you don't have an emotional attachment is the minute you are going to get your yes. Prepare and execute. We just spoke about that. Know your end result, know the process that you're going to use, and your promise. What are you offering? Need to do uncomfortable things to get uncommon results. Eliminate, for example, phone fear. You might be frightened to speak on the telephone. When you eliminate that and when you start to rehearse it, practice it, and act on it and do it, that becomes common. and you will actually advance your skills more and more. Here I am today, live streaming online. 2 years ago, you never would have seen me do this, but it becomes natural and you get better at it. Now, step one, it is all about get some leads. Get leads, as many as you can. And remember, it's not about the script. It's not about the person on the other side of the line. It's about the person who is speaking to them. What value are you offering to them? Do they like you straight up? Are they going to trust you? That they'll want to delve in a little bit more with, yes, send me some information, please. What is your prospect looking for in you? Well, they want to unite when they see that your offer has value. Well, of course, Avazoo has value in our offer. So now it's on you in how you represent yourself to them in being a leader that is going to take them to the promised land. This will be what is called cold market zone, and you have warm market zone. If you're in your local district and you know some independent stores, these would be top 10 in my list. I would be reaching out to them because they're my warm market. Cold market, I've reached out to an organization in Norway, and they're my cold market. And now I follow up with them. Now it's all about getting leads, and then more leads. And this is through your promise. Start out with your warm market and then, as mentioned, scaled. And remember, you will get a lot of no's, but don't take it emotionally. Let it go. Also, when you have your prospect and you have your AAP, you want to look after them. You want to nurture them. Do your own little file on what they need, what their pain points are in their company. Do they need more revenue sales? Is there a competitor that's competing with them? You could really go up and beyond, above and beyond, and help this organization. Now, Henry, I created a website for him. I had made some videos for him. Is there somewhere that you can go above and beyond also? It's not a requirement. This is just who I am. Is this who you would be? And I have this file, I have the QR code, I have everything organized, what their desired outcomes are in the future. And I will do this with every AAP that comes and unites with me. Is this a promise you could offer, that you will be assistant to them, a servant, so to say, to serve them? Now, if you want also some leads in your district, your zone, Auckland has gone, Lagos has gone, and Portugal, we have some team members that have reached out for files on those locations. They have their file of an CSV file. And so I come and email me at kellie@avazoo.com. I can get you some district files on, tell me the location you want, the country, and the suburbs that you would want. I will take up to 3 due to if I've already delegated those zones to somebody else, I will not redelegate them again because that will be doubling up. And we don't want that to happen. So I will deliver it to you through email. So email me at kellie@avazoo.com. I'll get you a CSV file on the district locations and the niche you want. So is it a restaurant? Restaurants are hard because it does go to their booking email. So you might need to dig a little bit deeper with restaurants to get past the booking if you're just looking at emails. Retails are pretty good. You know, do you want a pet shop? Do you want a sports shop? So be specific in your email so I can target your audience for you. Now, how to approach it in AAP? Well, as mentioned, we do have the telephone. You will need to treat the gatekeeper with utmost respect as if you're talking to the owner yourself. Their time is very valuable. But you can also do some emails to them. When you email, set it out like you're sending a letter in the actual mail. And don't do a BBC or a CC. Make it individual, make it personalized, make the email of value. You're addressing that organization that you want to be a business partner with. So the name, the date, and the company address. If you could find out the owner's name of the company, address it to them. There's many ways in how you can do that. Zoom Info, I think Rocket is one. Crunchbase is another one. So there's many resources. Hunter.oi. You can really research and investigate who the founders are of those organizations, and you'll have a name to direct it to. Also have LinkedIn. I was going to do LinkedIn today. I'll do that in the next training in how to reach out through LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is a B2B and a C2C platform. It's not somewhere where you just go and try and sell things. LinkedIn is somewhere where you want to show your authority, your credibility, your professionalism, and then unite that way. And you want to have a professional profile that looks attracting, but it can also be your sale page with a call to action on it. Then you just want really in the description of your email, and even when you're reaching out through social media, you just want a really short description of like a 60-second pitch, elevator pitch, we call it. But this one, you want to make it a little bit more personal. Hey, I've seen your pizzas advertised through town lately, and they look really delicious. I would really like to connect with your restaurant because pizza is one of my favorite foods, and yours looks really good. Well done on that. I have something that would help increase your sales, your promise. Then introduce yourself, your company. But what I also do, because I'm not pitching, I also put my website link at the bottom of where I'm exiting out. My name, company email, my website link, and Calendly is free. If you need a link to book an appointment, to schedule a call, just go and set up a Calendly account, and you'll be able to have a link where they can book a call with you and schedule it a time for a meeting with you. Don't know what to say. We have a lot of AI out there. I love AI, and this goes for your banner shares as well. But use some prompts, what are some funny prize games quotes that I could use? There is some prompts out there if you want here as well. The 100 best chat GPT prompt to power your workflow, Gridfitty. Google that in your Google search bar and it'll bring up a whole list sheet. I know a lot of people are selling these. I've actually bought a pack as well, but it's free. And this is a quote: write a cold email to a prospect customer to introduce them to pizza restaurant company and how it will benefit them with the Avazoo $1 billion raffle. And then it'll write down a whole list. It'll write your email for you. This is the way to go. And just check for your spelling and make sure that it's all in alignment with the Avazoo raffle terms and conditions. We're not a sweepstake, for example. We are a raffle. We are not a lottery. We are a raffle. So just make sure that you check that it's in compliance and the regulator would approve something because it's in terms and conditions alignment. So write a cold email to prospect customers to introduce them to the company Avazoo and how it will benefit them with maximized exposure, boost sales, and revenue enhancement. Also, you see this slide, they're not going to be able to read that if they're on a mobile phone. One trick that I learned many years ago with email marketing is don't make it widescreen. One, it makes the person's eyes tired. They don't like scanning across a long page. Quick and short, so they can scroll down also on a mobile phone, not have to keep sliding over to read the email. So this is a good important tip to understand as well. Automation, we covered that last week. This will help give you some time schedule management. You could have this through your funnel systems, business suite that we talked about last week as well. And Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook also have automation set up. Make some content of like reels that are going to attract some people. place some personal postings, went for a walk and yesterday, if I was well, I could have took a photo of the dog. There was an old man, sorry, darling, an elderly generation man who, couldn't walk all that well. And he had this beautiful black cattle dog and he couldn't throw the ball to the dog because his mobility, it happens, it's life. So I was there and I went down to the beach and I had thrown this ball probably 20 minutes, half an hour for this gentleman that was resting and was exhausted. And his dog got to really be entertained. And then it went swimming in the water. I could do a content post on that and I could probably have 100 people comment and like, and that increases the exposure because people like things like that. They want to know you. Okay, so that's something really important too. And I'll just come. And we have Paul here. So sorry, I'm all hot and flustered, but very relaxed. And being with the Avazoo family, you cannot beat it. Now, another thing that, if I can share screen, I was hoping Paul might have been able to upload his, but you could make your own courses. Another way I have for my team. I'm just going to wonder if it let me share screen. Yep, that one. Share. Now, hopefully, Paul, that's sharing screen. I have all these courses that I can offer as an incentive bonus. Now, I can even go out and I can market a course. So I have all these bonus gifts for my team who come and purchase a ticket. They have access to this as well, absolutely free. So it's another incentive offer that I can give. But I have these courses here, as you can see. There's over 25 courses that when I'm well, I will be broadcasting these courses in webinar trainings to introduce an audience, coming back to you, and to introduce an audience through a course training program. You could have your own membership platform as well, where you could introduce people and then you can nurture them. There's lots of ways to do this, and I've got so much information I could give too much. So I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to say hi to Paul and ask Paul to come and join the call.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, John. A little bit under the weather still and clogged up, but getting by.
Good. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Fantastic presentation as always, Kelly. I just want to let everyone know that the people that go out and get the AAPs, we are currently in the process of looking at other programs to bring on for the AAPs also. So not only will they have the Avazoo program, but there's potential of another program for them as well.
Awesome.
Not going to give you any more details on that at the moment because we still need to finalize everything. But it means that we could offer the potential of even more increased footfall into people's businesses, even more revenue for them. And, we can help build them all up. So it's not just the case of Avazoo. That for them is like Kelly said, put the QR code up and basically forget about it. They don't have to do anything. There's no materials, there's no equipment. You don't have to necessarily train the staff on how to use the new computer system or anything like that. It's a 5-minute conversation. We are raising money for people that need it in the world. And we see it all day, every day on the news and everything like that. Something's happened. The COO of the company, Dave, he lives in Vegas, and the number of videos he's been sending me about the flash flooding and things like that. That's in the middle of a desert, and they've had flash floods for days. So things happen to people, and it's not just big things. It's things that affect people's lives. There could be someone in your community that that had a house fire. How nice would it be if we could put a banner up on our app, get people in the local community to donate shoes, clothes, essentials. We can give them money so they can get into a hotel, because insurance companies aren't quick to pay out, and they lose everything and they don't know where to turn. We want to be part of the community. So the AAPs, they could be a community leader where we'll send them prepaid debit cards. They've got a penny on, but as soon as we know they're needed, we'll put thousands of dollars on there so people can get the stuff they need. And that's not just for individuals, that's for if there's businesses that are affected by tsunamis or other things, earthquakes and things like that, we can help get the businesses sorted quickly. It's a worthwhile thing to do, and we hope that the community that we're building are like us, good in heart, want to do something for the world. We've got big plans, but unfortunately, big plans don't mean anything unless we've got the community behind us to be able to push this forward. And we need you guys behind us to push this forward now.
Totally agree, Paul. And, to have in natural disasters, I believe the individual limit to start off is $5,000.
Yes.
And within 72 hours. Now, that's pretty remarkable. And then there's the other, our animals to Operation Smiles, for example, children needing medical surgery. We will be there to help in all those pillars, from third world development to infrastructure, climate control, grants. That's a huge one. What if you knew somebody with a grant that had a great innovation that could impact positively in the world, but they just needed that helping hand? Now, those grants are up to $1 million. That's pretty amazing to be able to offer that to the world. And we do really want to push, as you have mentioned.
We do.
It's mind-blowing. I'm in love with Avazoo just as much as day one. Today, I'm more empowered of, we need this done. We need this done yesterday, because the crisis of the brink that our world is on today, wow, we need this done yesterday.
Yeah.
So we're working on it. Let's push harder, team. And
And we're always coming up with new ideas and new ways of trying to increase everything for everyone, because we don't leave anyone behind. We want people that are pushing to be rewarded for pushing. Yes, you've got a chance of winning in the raffle itself, but we just brought on the $50 million prize pool that you can be in, as Kellie went through before. You've got the chance of winning the referral bonuses. There's all sorts of stuff that's going on. We've got the weekly games going. We're looking at the monthly game coming up. We want to launch the daily game soon as well. We're just waiting on the regulators. So, everything is building. It's going to be fantastic for everyone.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Paul. Thank you, everybody, for being here on the call. Does anybody have... well, Dave will be on the next call, so in 20 minutes, and I know that you'll need to prep for that as well, Paul.
Yep.
So is there anyone needing assistance?
No, everyone's just been saying hi.
Everybody's happy, so that is good. So many blessings to you all. I'll let you jump off as well, Paul, and we can end the call. Thank you for being here. At 10 and 20 minutes, Dave Cutler, our founder and COO, will have some team building training. So please be on that call. And God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.